Ooh. What's going on, everybody? Maybe doing a run of Puggsy for you on Sega Genesis. Do my best to provide you with some commentary about what's going on in the game. Some things happen a little quick though, so it's a little hard in some points to really explain everything that's going on because there's a lot going on in this game. But yeah, sit back and enjoy the journey that we're about to go on. So this is Puggsy. As you can see, he is obviously a Richard Nixon mask filled with expired tapioca pudding. And he was stranded on this island where a bunch of jerk raccoons stole his ship. Now he's got to go get it back from them. His spaceship happens to be made out of wood too. I don't know how it works in space, but it just does. This is a physics-based puzzle platformer, so on every level there's some kind of little puzzle you have to do to exit the stage. These first few stages are just really straightforward. Have like one obstacle that you have to overcome, basically. And pretty easy, but it gets a little more complicated as we go throughout the game. There's also 6 different boss fights that we'll be seeing as well. They're interesting to say the least. When I've watched people play this game blind, this is usually the level where they have no idea what the heck they're doing. So we just have to get up here and grab this beak to complete the statue, but there's a whole like giant area to this level you can explore that does absolutely nothing. This is our first boss. You just have to throw the fish at him. As you can see, super duper detailed boss animations here. Bosses have about 2 frames of total animation. Here's one of the very first like big sequence breaks here that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bounce up here and skip basically the entire puzzle for this level. Here's this level has got a lot going on. So there's a key that we have to grab, and then we also have to grab an axe. So we got to juggle 2 items here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the key and I'm gonna throw it really precise spot Looks just kind of like a random throw, but throw is correct. It's going to hit the lock that I need to get to. I won't have to make 2 trips here. Throw this right here. And I missed. Missed! I don't ever miss that. Luckily it wasn't a bad miss. Sometimes it'll bounce all the way back to the beginning of the stage. Terrible. Missed too. Unfortunately, my timing is a little off because I'm running this on BizHawk. I normally run on Genesis, but my Genesis died yesterday, so feels a little funny. Hopefully, it doesn't cause me too many issues. We picked up our first item of swag here. Some sunglasses. For the speedrun, they do absolutely nothing. Yeah, my bird like chewed my my AC adapter on my Genesis and caught on fire. So it was a real fun day. So pour one out for it. Now we're gonna be getting sneakers. These are really important to the run. These make us go really fast, basically. Jump twice as high, and move twice as fast. We use this balloon here that kind of looked like a spoon before Puggsy inflated it. Now we don't want to lose the sneakers throughout the rest of the run. We lose them, it's not good. All the time. the AC adapter from the Genesis caught on fire, not the bird. This level, we need a bunch of objects to put on switches down below here, so we're going to toss this key, which also needs to open a lock down here for these bouncy balls. Hopefully, though, we can, a little bit of luck, these objects to stay up top here so we don't have to go very far. Oh no. That's not what we want to have happen. And there goes the sneakers. Alright, so gonna have to. This is the worst place to lose sneakers because there's no backup strat for it. You lose sneakers here until a little bit later, so we're gonna have to go back and do something. I've actually never ever lost sneakers here in a marathon run before, so that's really cool. This is our second boss. It's a giant raccoon. I have to step on these switches and balls will fall on its head. You let the first one go by so that you can get the ideal cycle here on the balls. The developers of this game, Traveler's Tales, did a bunch of Amiga stuff. There is an Amiga port of this game. As well as a Sega CD port as well. But if you are considering playing it or speedrunning it, I highly recommend the Genesis version. It has the best music, plays the best, it's the fastest version. Oh wait, it wasn't a raccoon, one big raccoon at all, it was 3 tiny ones on a unicycle. So we're gonna have to go back and get sneakers. Be the quickest right here. There goes my sunglasses too. And I missed that. This run is just going super ideal. This is exactly what you want to see happen. Marathon. I always say how marathon safe this run is. And there's only one thing that makes this run not marathon safe, and that's losing the sneakers early. There's some sneakers in here. take this key here, which is another key. You take this key to the top area. And again. Alright, now we're back on track. So there's 2 water levels that you'll encounter in 90%, and water in this game can best be described as maple syrup consistency. Just, it's awful. But because of that, we can do some cool things like bounce this shell up and down and kind of swim. This gets... This game is the demo scene's love letter. I mean, there's a lot of secret levels too that are just, they're not even really levels. They're just little things that they made with this physics engine, little mini games and that kind of thing. All right. So here we've got to, oh boy, sneakers lost again. Is okay, kind of, because we get him on the next level. Makes this a little slow. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. This is the only level in the any percent run that you'll see twice. There's 2 exits here. There's 2 exits in a lot of levels, but here you have to get both. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? You have to get both exits to progress here to get to the 2 branching boss paths. Now we have to go up top. Wow. Usually I don't get that first try, so of all the things that have gone wrong, that was not one of them. On this level, we're going to be grabbing this object off the wall, and then we have to light it up, and then toss it, and we get a key. So, you can use your own imagination here on what you think this is. According to the game, it's supposed to be a match, but I'm not buying it. Here's our key. Alright, this level used to be the biggest run killer in the entire run, but now we've come up with this new strategy. You used to have to throw 7 of these, oh, why did I do that? 7 of these coins into this chute, but now you don't have to do that anymore. You only need 1. If I can get this to bounce correctly. There we go. There we go. So you just re-grab it in the air here, and it'll hit the trigger here. Just a second, there it goes. Opens up the gate. So that used to be the worst level in the run, but not anymore. We got a good flower mouse there too. So yeah, that is a brand new strat, which has really made this game a lot faster. Surprisingly though, I didn't get it like even remotely fast in the world record, so it really played no effect into the new world record of this game. It could be pushed a lot lower, but I just have not had the desire to grind out another perfect run of this game. It took me 18 months to get the world record back, and yeah, just don't want to do it. I love playing this game, but I hate grinding for good runs. On this level, we just had to hit 4 bags on the bottom there, open the gate. So this boss, I think I messed. Oh, I got it. Okay. You just have to drop these flower bags on the boss that it throws at you. Have to put this in a specific spot. And if you play this game blind, it'll take you a while to figure these levers out. Alright, now we're gonna go back that way, so we cleared that path. Now we gotta go the other way for the rest of the game. This mummy jumps every 4 seconds and follows the same path that Puggsy is moving on horizontally, so you just have to guide him through a maze here. Not super complicated. Most of the bosses in this game are exactly that, they're bosses. This level we have to get one of these balls to hit a specific switch inside this little thing here. And hopefully we got it first try, nice. And then we have to throw this ball up here to hit another switch, which will then release these 2 raccoons that are up here above, walking back and forth. One's holding a mug and one's holding a gun. The mug one has to hit that switch there, so sometimes they don't, whoops, not need to go back into that level. They don't drop down that quickly sometimes, but if you get on the first cycle there, it's not too bad. Here we have to put these 4 objects onto the matching spots on the totem pole up here. The trick with this level is though you have to take one of the objects with you down below to get the last one. Oh, I reset my timer. Lovely. Don't really know how that happened. And this boss is graphically messed up on emulator for whatever reason. Not really sure why. But it's a big hot air balloon that goes up and down and you just have to hit the nose of it. But for whatever reason, the nose is disconnected from the balloon. Oh, and I can't undo my my timer there. Sorry. Won't let me restart it. And I keep hitting the start button to go back into stages. Alright, done. This is going great. This is going great. Like I've never done this before. I ran this game in like a million marathons. Oh, we got up the wall pretty quick. Alrighty. So it's just a big puzzle skip that you do there. Normally you have to do a bunch of stuff back and forth, but you just hop over that wall by repeatedly jamming your face into it with that ball. It'll throw you up top. You gotta outrun the Grim Reaper there. This level, we're just gonna take one of these balls here. We are going to go up top. Another puzzle skip that we're doing here. Jump over the fire. This level we're just running to the right. Don't lose your sneakers here. But this game it's surprisingly deep as far as speedrun goes. Very it's easy to learn, but it's hard to master. It takes a lot of time to just learn the physics engine and everything. Here we've got to get a dynamite bundle to blow up this wall down here so that we can exit. Typically the game wants you to take 3 here to blow up these lanterns along the way so that you can then drop one of these mine carts down to push the last piece of dynamite across the thing, but we're not going to do that because that's really slow. So we're going to take just one thing of dynamite here. We're going to line up a precise shot. Hit. There we go. Blast it open and we're out of there. Another level where you're controlling an object with a remote from off screen. Basically we gotta guide this pot through this maze that we can then ride across a pit of fire with the pot. Every track in this game is great. If you like video game music, this is definitely a soundtrack that you have to listen to. Alright, so now we're gonna go here to the left towards our next boss. Level's just really straightforward. Come down, you have to hit that wall there. If you don't hit that wall, you get hit by a snowman. Go out. We have another backup sneakers out of the other exit on that stage now as well, so that's nice. If we lose sneakers again, quick and easy to get them back. Here we've got to grab some dynamite to blow the snow off of this volcano here. Going really slow, I'm probably going to lose my sneakers. Maybe not. Just barely missed them. What I wanted to do there was throw that ball in a way that hits both those enemies there, but kind of messed up. Out of here just fine. Here's everybody's favorite boss in the game, right here. Twinkle Toes the Dragon. Not the official name of this boss. The official name is Halitosis, but we've affectionately nicknamed it Twinkle Toes. And what I'm trying to do here is get double hits, but my timing is a little off, and I didn't get any of them, so this is really, really slow. But you can hit it twice per cycle here. There we go. So we got one double hit in. Now we're off the other direction here. Got a couple of little puzzles to do here. This one we have to shoot down some letters to put them on the wall. And this level we have to get the letters M, R, and C, which is a nod to the developer of Wiz and Liz, M.R. Chudley. There's also a couple of other Wiz and Liz Easter eggs in this game, which I forgot to point one out earlier, but Wiz and Liz have a gravestone in this game. I guess they're dead. This is another big skip here, so what I'm going to do, instead of making a potion to make Puggsy really light, is I'm going to throw this here. Hopefully make it, yep I did, across that pit there. But normally what you have to do is make a potion out of a bunch of different objects in that cauldron there, and then Puggsy can fly across that pit. This head here to make us heavy. As we learned earlier, Puggsy can't traverse through fans or wind without being heavier. He's really light apparently. We need 3 sticks of dynamite from over here. Head coming down slow, so we're just gonna jump on his head. That one. Toss those. You always want to take the third one that you pick up with you, just in case you get stuck. Won't be able to get it back. Accidentally bumped the timer, apparently. Not really sure. But it's going just fine. We're ahead of estimate here. Alright, another really straightforward level. You just have to grab this little thing and slide across that zip line. And you have to pick up one of in those last levels. I forgot to mention, you have to pick up one of those Chaos Emeralds to be able to make it out of the stage. Otherwise, you'll take a different exit that you don't want to go out. That leads nowhere. This level, I'm going to be going up and down this thing about 6 times to create a 6-sided object. Every time you put it in an alternating tube, it changes how many sides the object that you throw in it has. So we just have to keep going up and down here. The nice thing about this level, though, even though it's really long and slow and boring, is that you get to listen to the full extent of this jam right here. Which, on most of the levels, you don't even get to hear how amazing the music is, but on this level, you get plenty of it. Throw it one more time. You get a 6-sided object. Of course, it's a big giant nut. Out of there. Right here we have to get this key up to the very top. And you can't walk the key across this pit here, because if you do, you hit that switch, it opens a trap door, you fall down, and you can't get out of it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the key, we're going to place it on top of this balloon, blow the balloon up, and then go down there. And usually I can inflate that. What the heck was that even? Alright, see if I can get up there. This run is just cursed evening. Alright, cool. Three times I've lost the sneakers tonight, so perfect. Obviously you don't want to do that, but we have an easy backup in this level where we just go out the other exit that we didn't go out before. Here. There just happens to be some sneakers laying around. We are getting very close to the end of the game here, though. Right here, we need to grab a cannonball to get past a fan over here. So we're going to grab this match, hop across over here, toss it, catch it midair, or not catch it. Try again. Head. We're out of there. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you guys a better example of a run of this game, but go on speedrun.com and check out the current world record of this. It's a very, very awesome run. This has been a run where everything goes wrong, so I guess it's a true example of the game. How brutal it is. So this object you can't pick up, you have to push it with another object, and we need to get it to the other pedestal on the other side. So it can be a little finicky, but it's not too bad when it does that. Get it over here now. Oh, please don't fall. We're cooking, thank you. That's really the last level of the game. This is just a quick little maze that you need to get through to get to the last boss. This last boss is very tough. One of the toughest boss fights in any video game you'll ever encounter. Takes a lot of practice, a lot of precision. A lot of patience to get through this. And as you can see, there's Puggsy's wooden spaceship in the background. That's what we obviously came here to get. Vanny Van, you're correct. This last boss is one of the easiest bosses you'll ever encounter. You just stand in the middle of the screen and that's all you gotta do. The credits actually tell you how to defeat this boss like this, believe it or not. They tell you just stand to the right of the center of the screen on the last boss to defeat him easily. And that's Puggsy. Yeah, I accidentally reset the timer, I'm sorry. I don't know how it happened, but I must have bumped the arrow key or something. But that's Puggsy. Puggsy gets to fly away in his spaceship. Out of here. Off to do whatever he's gonna do. And if you enjoy demo scene stuff, you will definitely enjoy these credits here. These credits are some of the most demo scene thing you'll ever see. Yeah, world record 0.00, new world record on this game. Can't believe I did it. 2 back-to-back world records here on RETROTHON. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed it. Getting to see this game, it's a little bit of an unusual game, but it's super underrated. And if you're into like doing really weird speedruns, this is definitely one of them. And it's really chill. It has great music, and learning it's a lot of fun. Thank you all for having me, RETROTHON crew, and good luck to the next runners, and everybody have a good rest of your evening or day or whatever the heck it is wherever you're at. Yeah, look out for Puggsy Part 2 coming soon. Boy. I've tweeted John Burton several times asking where it's at. He never responds to me though.